All right, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Friday. We did it. End of the week. Huzzah, huzzah. I hope you're all doing well. Don't mind me just clearing some stuff off the phone as we get ready for play some Madden. We'll do 2, maybe 3 games. We'll see how it goes. But definitely, at the very least, we're playing against Washington, and we're playing against the Jets. If we have time, we'll also head to Vegas and take on the Raiders, but we will see. Again, this will be the last stream for a week. I will be away next week, and I will not be back until Wednesday the 6th. So we will have a stream on that night. What's up, Gibby? How's it going? So I will be in Seattle for most of next week, and then plus my usual busy self. So Giants versus Washington. What's up, Peter? How's it going? Washington, one of the worst team actually in franchise. They are 0-6. They are the only winless team left. And funny enough, the Giants and the Eagles are the only 2 teams who are undefeated. So, a tale of 2 divisions almost. Or the 2 different ends of the division. Anyway, you see Saquon Barkley right now, at least through 6 games, having an MVP kind of year. Jacoby Brissett, the quarterback right now for Washington. And Washington will take the field here at MetLife Stadium at the Meadowlands. It's Giant Stadium, let's be real. And here come your New York Giants. Big Blue takes the field. You see there Ron Rivera, the head coach for Washington. Of course, great linebacker back in his day. And of course, there's Brian Dable, the head coach for the G-Men. Saquon getting everybody warmed up, ready to go. The Jets don't, they exist, Peter, they just don't matter. They just don't matter. So, Giants win the coin toss. They will receive. And we are underway here at MetLife. Darnay Holmes back to take the kickoff. Takes it at the 3. Has some good blocking up the middle. The hole closes quickly, but he has a very good return. The Giants have good field position, starting at their own 32. Daniel Jones, the worst quarterback in football. As you see there, 41 of 87, 780 yards, 5 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Of course, they're having trouble with some bad weather. Can't control the weather, but Giants have been winning despite their poor quarterback play. Yeah, Peter, I don't think the Jets are going to be above 500 this year. I really don't. As a handoff to Barkley, gets a little bit of a block there and falls forward for 4. See, they're up in Buffalo, 133 yards rushing last week for Barkley. Also had a couple of catches. It's gonna be Brett Favre all over again, Peter. They're gonna be right around 500. They're gonna miss the playoffs by like a game or so. It's Brett Favre all over again, like literally. And now a handoff again to Saquon up the middle. Weaving his way through the line, picks up 3. Speaking of quarterback play, by the way, everybody see Trey Lance is now a Cowboy. So, 4th round pick, back up for Dak. Handoff to Saquon again, falling forward. Oh, he squeezes through the line. Shifty Saquon picks up 7 and a Giant first down. No, exactly, Peter, he's doing exactly what Favre did. Like, it's insane. If he plays for the Vikings next year, I'm done. Hand off to Barkley, bouncing off of one guy, falls forward for 6. Second and 4 at the Washington 48 now. 4 straight run plays for the Giants because that's how you win football games. Play action now to Barkley. And it's going to be dumped off to Robinson in the flat. Robinson making guys miss. Dancing down the right sideline. Has himself a first down and a lot more. That's a 30-yard gain for Robinson. Starting to use him more in the passing game, and it's working out for the G-Men. Yeah, just like when Favre went back to Minnesota. As now a handoff to Saquon, trying to throw a stiff arm. but is going to get bottled up for no gain. Barton there on the tackle. Second and 10 for the G-men now at the Washington 18. Giants in the red zone. Play action to Barkley. And Jones is going to dump it off to Waller, who makes a man miss, breaks a tackle, and Waller turns something into nothing. Picks about 6.5. And it'll be third and a manageable 3 for the G-men. After training him all season, Peter, he's still only a 76. Hand off to Saquon, up the middle. Oh, it's going to be close, 4th and inches. Saquon stopped at the 9, and the Giants are going to go for it. About a half yard to go. Jones takes it himself, falls forward, first down Giants. Daniel Jones, over 200 yards rushing on the season. First and goal from the 7 for the G-men. And handoff to Saquon, out rushing guys. Using his speed, gets it down to the 1 as he cut back and turned upfield. So second and goal now from the 1. And a handoff. Oh, and the offensive line just crumpled there. And Saquon pushed back to the 3. Again, you can't trust Daniel Jones, so you have to just keep handing off to Saquon. And Saquon down to the 1 again. It'll be 4th and goal. This will be the last play of the first quarter. Playing on pro, Peter. Hand off to Barkley. Touchdown, Giants! Saquon falls forward across the goal line, turning the legs. And the Giants, well, not their prettiest drive of the season, but it results in 6 as the quarter expires. The Giants use all the time of the first quarter, march down the field, and it's 7-0 G-men. Look at that. Yankees won today in Tampa. Well, that's one way to keep it a low-scoring game. Just keep the other team completely off the field for a quarter. And now Graham Gano will kick away. And this one will be taken in the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jacoby Brissett leads out the Washington Commanders. Giants come out in a nickel package. Brissett in shotgun, single back formation to his right. Handoff. Run away from the blitz. Oh, and a broken tackle! And Washington looking to get that score right back as Gibson breaks 2, 3, maybe even 4 tackles. A 28-yard gain there on a rush to the left side and away from the Giants' blitz. Pistol formation now for Washington. This is a trap game for the G-men. Brissett hit as he throws. Catch is made for 15 yards. Good tackle by Xavier McKinney there and the tight end Logan Thomas. But a better play there by Brissett, who had a defender in his face. Single back formation now. Brissett under center for Washington. And a handoff again, testing that left side. This time Leonard Williams takes down Robinson after only a 6-yard gain as he falls forward for extra yardage. Second and 4 now at the Giant 27. Washington marching down the field trying to answer the Giants' opening drive touchdown. Giants blitz picked up by Washington. Bad pass, good catch. Good adjustment there. That was behind McLaurin. If that's in front of him, he might score. Instead, it allows McCain to make the tackle. It's an 18-yard gain, and Washington has themselves a 1st and goal. Brissett in shotgun. Brissett under pressure, throws it away. He had nachos right there in his face. Nunez Roches. And he chased him well. So big, and Brissett did a good job getting rid of that ball, not taking the sack. So 2nd and goal for the Giants, 9. Empty backfield, Brissett in shotgun. Giants rush 4. Well, good pocket there for Washington, and Brissett finds a receiver in the front corner of the end zone. That's the running back, Robinson. And Washington an extra point away from tying this game right up. So again, this had trap written all over it for the Giants. The 0-6 Commanders, the 6-0 G-Men. And we are tied at 7 midway through the 2nd quarter. Kickoff will be taken at the goal line by Darnay Holmes. Holmes up the middle, looking for blocking. Oh, that's a fumble! Oh, it's a fumble by Holmes on the kickoff! And Washington is in perfect position to take their first lead of the day. A big reason why the Giants have been winning the games they've been winning is they're winning the turnover battle almost every week. As now a handoff to the right side, good blocking. Good tackle there. As Gibson falls forward for 3. So Darnay Holmes, that's Banks in the tackle, fumbles the ensuing kickoff. And Washington looking to take advantage. 4-man rush, pass, oh, what a diving catch! And do you smell upset Terry McLaurin with the touchdown? Washington quickly capitalizes on the turnover, and the G-Men and the Giants faithful are stunned here in Jersey. And the ensuing kickoff, well, Holmes will get another chance quickly. Takes it again from a yard deep. Gets a block. There goes Darnay Holmes! Oh, Darnay Holmes! He's gonna say, I'm gonna make up for it! I'm so sorry for the fumble! 100 yards! Touchdown! Giants! Darnay Holmes fumbles a kickoff. Washington scores the touchdown. Holmes takes it right back 100 yards, and we're an extra point away from retying this game. Darnay Holmes found a hole, got a block, and boy, oh boy, this is an ugly game. You would think the Giants might be the 0-6 team and Washington was 6-0, but instead, it's 14-14 here, halfway through the 2nd. What's up, Jay Jonah? How's it going? So now can the Giants defense make a stand? Gano will send it away. Dotson will take it in the back of the end zone and take a knee. A 100-yard return for Darnay Holmes after he fumbled it at the 20. And Washington picked it up and 2 plays later took the lead. Handoff there. Oh, good job by the Giants this time. Stuffing Robinson in the backfield. That Bobby Okirike led the charge. Giants blitzed. Washington wasn't ready for it. 2nd and 11. Brissett in shotgun. Giants rush 4 this time, and this one, it's picked off! Oh, it's picked off by Tay Crowder! And the Giants do the exact same thing to Washington deep in their own end. Tay Crowder, his 2nd pick of the year, just jumps in front of the tight end there. So each team with a turnover now. Hand off to Saquon. Gets some blocks, bounces it to the outside. Taken down, pushed out of bounds at the 4. It's all right, Dom. Just thankful it's the weekend, my friend. So, hand off to Saquon. Has a hole. Fighting is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Barkley's second touchdown of the day. And the Giants retake the lead 21-14. So, some quick strike scores. The Giants took the whole first quarter to score the touchdown on the opening drive. A 6-minute drive. Then, Washington marched down the field in 2 minutes, tied it up. Giants fumbled the ensuing kickoff. Washington scored. Giants then returned the ensuing kickoff for a touchdown. And the Giants, good job there by McKinney on the run stuff. 2nd and 10, no gain for Robinson. Yeah, because Jones is garbage in the game, Peter. So I primarily hand off to Saquon because because Jones is garbage. He's a 76. Now, I'm not going to deny that sometimes I make a mistake here or there, but it's really bad. And the Giants receiving core isn't great. Like, Slayton drops a lot of balls. Like, Hodgins drops balls. Brissett hits, he throws. That's out of bounds. Incomplete, 3rd and 10. Brissett had a man in his face, and he overthrew it. Brissett in shotgun. 3rd and 10. Brissett being chased, and down he goes! Sexy Dexy! Dexter Lawrence with the sack. Now, the Giants are 2nd in the league in sacks, but nobody, I believe that's now 3.5 for Dex. The Giants, that leads the Giants. A lot of guys, a lot of balance along that defensive line. Absolutely would consider replacing him, Peter. Absolutely, 100%. Punt taken by Adoree Jackson around the 40. Cuts up field and taken down at the 45. You see there's Saquon on that touchdown run, by the way, now over 1,000 yards. It's only game 7 of the season. Giants in shotgun, minute 42 left here in the half. Washington gets the ball to start the half. A little screen pass to Saquon. Looking for blocking. He's got some. Spins out of one tackle and taken down at the 35. A 20-yard gain for Saquon through the air. And now play action to Barkley. And Jones has a man, that's Hodgins. Hodgins tries to cut it back at the 10 and is taken down at the 9. Hodgins' first catch of the day, good for 26. And that's the thing, right, is that ideally you pound it, and it finally opens up play action. And down goes Jones. Jones gets sacked. Everybody was covered. It looked like he was going to try and dump it off to the flat, but the blitz just got there way before he could get it off. So 2nd and goal now from the 18. Sliders, what do you mean, CGM? Play action to Saquon. Looking for Robinson in the flat, and Jones throws it behind him. Robinson didn't get his head turned around in time. Pistol formation for the Giants, now 3rd and goal. Again, play action to Barkley. And Daniel Jones is going to try and outrun everybody, and that's not going to work. He's going to get shoved out at the 5. Nobody was open. Jones took off, but it was just too much. And the Giants will settle for a chip shot field goal here from Graham Gano. The kick is up, and it is good. So it's a 2-score game. Remember, Washington gets the ball to start the second half, so it's a big deal that the Giants came away with points there, even though the drive died at the 9. Well, technically the 5, but then the sack, and then incomplete, and then Gano sends it away. Dotson will take a knee in the back of the end zone. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played a Madden in 3 years, CGM, because of how bad it's been, so... Giants come out in a prevent defense. Trips to the left, single back formation for Washington. And Washington's just going to hand it off. And it'll be a first down. They use a timeout now. Giants just giving Washington some yards here. And that's over the middle. And Washington uses another timeout. And Washington, with 15 seconds, marches down the field and gets themselves in field goal range. We played that poorly. But overall, no harm, no foul as the field goal drifts wide right. Wasn't exactly a chip shot from 55. And with the wind swirling here at the Meadowlands, serving as a 12th man for the Giants on special teams, we go to the half. Giants up by 10. Yes, it is at least playable for sure. CGM. So Washington marched down the field. Had a chance to make it a one-score game there at the end. As Gano will send it away, and again, Dotson will take a knee. And we will start at the 25. First and 10 from the Washington 25. Brissett in shotgun. Single back formation to his right. Giants send a blitz. It's picked up nicely by the running back. And Brissett's able to complete the crossing pattern for a first down. Good tackle there by Banks. The blitz almost got there, but just couldn't. It ends up being a good gain, 17 yards for Washington. That's Samuel's first catch of the day. Single back formation now. And oh, good tackle there by Banks as he goes low and takes out Robinson at the knees. But he does pick up 7 on the play. Second and 3, Washington at midfield. Shotgun formation for the Commanders. And another handoff, and this time the run blitz gets there. Tay Crowder hits the back in the backfield. He falls forward and only gets back to the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 3 now for Washington. Giants trying to force a punt. Brissett in shotgun. Man in motion. And a handoff to the left side of the Giant defense. Oh, he threw Robinson forward. They had him hit in the backfield, and he is thrown forward for the line to gain. I'm not sure who it was on that tackle there. It was Ojulari. Ojulari threw him forward, and Washington able to get themselves a first down. Although here, nice play by Dexter Lawrence again, as he hits the back in the backfield for a 1-yard loss. At least two, Peter, maybe 3, we'll see. Second and 11 now for Washington. Shotgun formation for Brissett. Giants rush 4. Oh, wow, Rayshawn Robinson's in Brissett's face. Brissett dumps it off for a 2-yard gain in the flat, but oh boy, did Ashawn Robinson, the former Ram, get to Brissett in a hurry. Holy cow. So 3rd and 9 now for Washington at the Giant 46. Brissett again in shotgun. Giants rush 4. Pass knocked away. Nice job there by Crowder again as he hit, I think that's Logan. He hit the tight end as soon as the ball got there. And Washington will punt. So the Giants give up some field position, but nothing else. The kick shanked, pushed to the right side, and will technically be inside the 20, but the Giants, not as bad as you would think, get it to 19. It's only a 27-yard punt. So a break for the Giants there, as they will take over at their own 19, up by 10. Trying to crawl out of the trap game that is this game against the Washington Commanders. Barkley up the middle, falls forward for about 3, almost 4. It'll be second and a short 7. And now a handoff to Saquon. To the left side. Falls forward for only about 2. It'll be 3rd and 5. Third and 5. Jones goes into shotgun. Barkley in the backfield. 3 receivers set to the left. Play action to Saquon. Jones trying to thread the needle, and Hodgins drops it. He heard the footsteps. I'm not sure if the backer and Barton got a hand on it, but it sure did look like that ball should have been caught. So another drop by another Giant receiver. There's been a lot of those this year. As bad as Jones has played, you also feel bad that when he seems to put it right where it needs to be, as, oh, no penalty called on the hit after the fair catch. I didn't realize it was a fair catch. I didn't see anything on screen. Usually there's some kind of moniker or whatever that says fair catch. So maybe it wasn't a fair catch. Well, good coverage on an okay punt from Gillen. And now a little screen pass to the outside. Oh, and a nice tackle there by Kayvon Thibodeau to hold it to a gain of only 4. Giants were ready for that one, as McLaurin now has 60 yards receiving on the day and 4 catches. Brissett in shotgun. 2nd and 6. Giants rush 5. Line collapses. Brissett gets it off and has Logan. He beats one man but can't beat the other, but has a big gainer and a first down as McKinney tackles him at the Giant 30. Single back formation now. Brissett under center for Washington. And, oh, Tay Crowder on the run blitz. Stops Robinson in the backfield for a 1-yard loss. Crowder's having himself a game. 2nd and 11 now. Brissett empty backfield in shotgun. Giants rush 4. Line does not hold up, but Brissett gets it up to Logan. He just tossed it up there, and Logan's got such great height that he just went up and picked it up and falls forward to the 5 as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. Well, that is a fun fact, Peter. Peter with the color commentary. Logan Thomas was originally a quarterback. Look at that. Well, now he has a first down and goal for Washington. Shotgun formation for Brissett. Giants in a goal line package. Giants send a house. Brissett hit as he throws. Oh, and he spins out of the tackle. That's McLaurin should have been tackled for a 2-yard loss. Spins out of it and finds pay dirt. And we got a 1-score ball game again. Brissett, credit where it's due. The veteran poise. He's had defenders in his face all day, but has only been sacked once. And has been finding a way to get rid of the ball and get it to his receivers. So it's a 3-point Giant lead. Giants getting the ball back. Holmes took one back to the house earlier today. Takes it from the goal line. And Washington makes sure he won't get it to the house again here. He only gets it back to the 24. First and 10 for the G-men. Washington doing a good job of bottling up Saquon. And, of course, the Giant passing game not able to really take advantage of much of anything today. As this one is going to be caught. Yes, for 14 to 15 yards. Hodgins, he dropped the easy one earlier. And this time he dives and pick toe taps for a first down. Handoff to Saquon now. Up the middle, looking for blockers. Spinning out of tackles as Cody Barton seems to be holding his ribs. And Saquon picks up 8. Second and 2 for the Giants. I formation. Handoff to Saquon. Oh. And the only thing you can see is that Barkley falls forward for the first down as he's pushed forward by the offensive line. Robinson at the fullback position completely whiffed on his block. If he makes that block, Barkley may have never stopped running. I mean, he would have stopped when he got pay dirt, but you know what I mean. Anyway, play action pass. And Daniel Jones is like, I'm just going to do it myself. Scampers for 10 yards and another Giant first down. Didn't like what he saw down the field and took off. Hand off to Saquon to the right side. Shakes off one tackler but can't shake off the second. And is stuffed after a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 from the Washington 37. Pistol formation. Jones hit as he throws. That ball, I wasn't trying to get it to Barkley, but Daniel Jones just got it off. And so 3rd and 8 now. Yeah, scrambling, absolutely, Peter. Play action to Saquon. And here goes Daniel Jones again. First down and then some. Everybody was covered. Jones immediately recognized it, and off he goes. First down for the Giants at the 25. Again, play action to Barkley out of the pistol. Jones looking end zone. It's going to be picked off. It's going to be picked off in the end zone. His 7th pick of the year, and suddenly Washington down by 3 has it at their own 11. The Giant defense, who's been struggling all day. Jones threw it to the end zone. We're set now, single back formation. Good tackle by Dexter Lawrence, no gain on the play. I knew it as soon as I let go of it. I'm like, oh, the safety's gonna disengage. I'm gonna pick that off. I realized it as soon as I pressed the button. Brissett now in shotgun, 2nd and 10. And a flag, I believe that's going to be on Dexter Lawrence. Oh no, false start. False start. I guess the center or the running back moved just a little bit. I'm not sure who number 79 is. Obviously an offensive lineman, but yeah, the center. It was this. Oh no, the right guard. Right guard. So 2nd and 15. That's a huge penalty now. As here comes Dexter Lawrence. Brissett in the end zone. Gets rid of it. Gets the penalty and a couple back. Good tackle there by Holmes. Dotson makes his first catch of the day. It's now 3rd and 8. 3 minutes to go. Washington down by 3. They probably punt it away if they don't get it here, but we'll see if the Giants can hold. As from behind, Robinson, the dime back on the blitz, gets Brissett for a 3-yard loss. And Washington will punt it away, and they'll try to hold the Giants and get the ball back. From the end zone, Washington kicks it away, and Jackson will take it at the Giant 40. Gets a block, bounces it outside. Oh, and just ran out of room, but is pushed out of bounds at the 50. Well, now what you gonna do? 1st and 10 from midfield. A couple of first downs likely ices the game for the Giants. Hand off to Saquon, gets a block, and he will fall forward for about 9. Yeah, I know, Peter. Just out of nowhere. So that's the 2-minute warning. Yeah, in the last couple games, I really think he's been nursing injuries the whole year still, Peter. I really do. Or he hasn't been full strength. I really do. But whatever. Season's long gone now. Hand off to Barkley, and he's taken down in the backfield. That is a huge, huge stop for Washington. They use a timeout. 3rd and 2 now from the Washington 42. And a handoff to Saquon. Makes a man miss. Has the first down and then some. Timeout Washington. But 1st and 10 for the Giants at the Washington 34. Another handoff to Saquon. Giants need probably one more first down to ice this. Saquon falls forward for 8 more. Just rumbling through the offensive line. Yeah, Peter, I don't know. It all comes down to Mac Jones, really. As another handoff to Saquon, another stuff by Washington, but they're out of timeouts and the clock will continue to run. It's 3rd and 1. A first down for the Giants seals the win. It's that simple. 3rd and 1. Barkley needs the 24. The ball is at about the 25.5-yard line. A minute 15 left in the game. Giants up by 3. I formation. Handoff to Saquon. He will fall forward and has the first down. So Daniel Jones will keep an eye on the clock. I mean, it's over now anyway, Peter, so. Yeah, it's over, so. Daniel Jones takes the knee. And that should do it. Honestly, the way this game has gone, Washington would block the field goal. I'm not even going to put on the 3 extra points. So the Giants will improve to 7-0. They escape. They escape the trap game ever so slightly. Washington comes up to New Jersey and really gave the Giants a fight. Couple of turnovers by both teams. Actually, the Giants lost the turnover battle for the first time all year. And we're still able to find a way to win by 3. The Giants didn't score a point in the second half. We scored all our points in the first half. But the Giants hold on and win 24-21. It's never easy against a divisional rival, but the Giants improved to 7-0. The two coaches meet at midfield. And now the Giants will put their feet up for a couple of days before they start planning to take on the Jets. Hey, and Dexter Lawrence had such a great day. He's going to get himself some more overall points. Look at all that. Look at all them stats. Ooh, an ability slot. Already has. Oh, this ability slot. Ooh. I like this strip specialist. Let's go. I mean, yeah, Peter, because that's the Giants uniforms I grew up with, the ones from the 80s. So back-to-back one-possession wins. The Giants beat the Bills 20-14, and then beat Washington 24-21. He makes me think of, yeah, I was about to say, Peter, makes me think of Lawrence Taylor. Exactly. Harry Carson, Carl Banks, you know. Let's see, where would we... They expect us to take a safety? That's the one position we probably don't need. Anyway. Choose national focus position. Let them do it. Yeah, Yeah, they're 1-5 or whatever. All right. Let's see. Weekly strategy. Sure. It's fine, Peter. Throw it deep? No, we're not going to throw it deep. We're not going to throw it deep. With the Giants. We're going to run the damn ball. Throw it deep with Daniel Jones. Are you kidding me? Sim the training. So this means all our focuses, they all get 300 XP automatically, which is the bronze medal. Because I ain't going to bore you all with mini games. Oh, look at that. We got guys we can upgrade after practice. Love it. Love it. Yeah, it keeps getting delayed, Peter. So, hey, here we go. Daniel Bellinger. You need to get better at blocking. A lot of backups here. Marcus McKethan. Give him some pass block skills. I think we also should be healthier now. That's been part of the problem, too, is our offensive line's been banged up. Take a look at the injury report. Doing all right, Kyle? How are you? Well, Andrew Thomas will be out. Andrew Thomas will miss one more week. But everybody else is back, which is good. Yeah, Peter, because of all the name, image, likeness stuff. And rightfully so. Like, these college athletes should have been making money on them in sports for forever. So, anyways, Giants are 7-0 after winning a couple of nail-biters. The Jets are 1-5. Let's play ball. So, Giants looking to go 8-0 against the lowly Jets, who, of course, share the stadium with the Giants. I don't care that it gets called MetLife. It's Giant Stadium. I don't care what anybody says. It's still Giant Stadium. Oh, and actually, you know what? We're moving so quickly, I didn't even run a commercial. I didn't even run a commercial and start the TikTok. That first game was so fast. Kyle, the Jets are gonna. That's how bad the Jets are gonna be in real life, Kyle. This isn't surprising. So, Gang Green versus Big Blue. I'm gonna run a commercial. I'm gonna start the TikTok. That first game went by so fast. It didn't even click in my head. I'll be right back. All right, commercial is done. I agree with Peter. Robert Saleh, I think, is not a great coach. I wouldn't know. I don't know about Zach Wilson being better than Aaron Rodgers, but I think Rodgers is on the downslide. It's he's 38. It's towards the end of his career. I think the Jets are overhyped. I've been saying that all along. Now they might not be 1-5 going into Week 8, Kyle, but if you said they're 3-3, I'd be like, yeah, that's about right. And I wouldn't be surprised if they finish like 8-9. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I mean, look, Rodgers is better than Wilson, but again, Rodgers is also on the downturn of his career. You're not getting the Aaron Rodgers from 4 or 5 years ago. You're getting the sensory deprivation, telling people to relax on the radio, wants all the attention for himself, Aaron Rodgers. So we'll see what happens. So, anyway. As soon as TikTok kicks in. Ooh, yeah, hey, there we go. All right. Giants, Jets here. Battle of the Meadowlands. And we are underway. No, exactly. It's not MVP Rodgers anymore, Peter. And look, I could be wrong. Taylor takes a knee, and the Jets will start at their own 25. But I don't think I'm going to be. So here comes Aaron Rodgers. As you see there, 5 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, just under 1,400 yards through 6 games. Doing all right, Birds? How are you? What's up, Kurt? What's up? Rodgers in shotgun. Hall to his left. And a handoff to him up the middle. And fighting for extra yards. Falls forward for 6. Makes it a 2nd and 4. What's up, Tyler? How's it going? Kurt, thank you for the share. I disagree, Kyle. I don't know about that at all. I think that Giants blitz picked up by the Jets, but Rodgers, hearing the footsteps, throws it low and incomplete. Playing on pro, Tyler. Playing on pro. So it'll be 3rd and 4 for the Jets. Rodgers again in shotgun. Hall to his left. Giants rush 4. Line collapses. But Rodgers gets the pass off, completes it to Davis for 7, and a Jets first down. So Rodgers took a hit, but he got the pass off. Single back formation now. Rodgers under center. Rodgers' little short pass, complete for about 5 as Bobby Okereke makes the tackle on the quick slant. Giants won back-to-back one-possession games to maintain a perfect record. They're 7-0. Rodgers now in shotgun. As a man, overthrew that. He almost threw it right to Tay Crowder. So it'll be 3rd and 5. Rodgers really overthrew that one. No, he's got to do a lot. But he's still got to do a lot, Kyle. He's still got to do a lot. We'll also see if Hall stays healthy. We'll see if Cook stays healthy. Yeah, like it's as a little screen pass, and the Giants. Oh, what a move by Hall! But the Giants swarm the ball carrier, and he is stuffed at the 47, a yard short of the first down. Good gang tackling there by the Giants, and the Jets will punt it away. Morstead back, takes the punt and sends it off. Takes the snap, I mean. And it'll go out of bounds about the 9. No, playing on pro. No, Peter, I would say the Jets' offensive line is their biggest weakness on offense. You're gonna, much like you're seeing in the game, you're going to have guys in his, Roger will have guys in his face all day. But Daniel Jones, worst quarterback in Madden that's not a rookie, will take the field now with the Giant offense. Playing on pro. Giants come out in I formation at their own 8. Hand off to Barkley. Gets some blocks. Now bounces it back to the other way. And there goes Saquon. And there goes Saquon. He's got nothing but green grass in front of him as the green helmeted guys are just going to eat his dust. Oh, Doctor Saquon Barkley rushing yards today than he had all of last week as he breaks one for 92 yards. Saquon goes the distance, and the Giants strike first here against the Jets. Saquon Barkley had 90 yards against Washington last week. He now has 92 against the Jets halfway through the first quarter. The extra point from Gano is true blue. Saquon went up the middle, cut it back the other way, and the Jets just could not catch the best running back in football. Gano now will send it away, and this will go through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Thank you, Kings. So the Jets moved the ball, but the drive died at midfield. They punted away. They pinned the Giants deep, and Saquon Barkley says, I don't care. It actually reminds me of when the Giants beat the Jets a few years ago. Well, was it 10 years ago on the way to the Super Bowl? As this is dumped off to the flat, good tackling there, an 8-yard gain for the Jets. What's up, Riley? How's it going? Second and 2, now at their own 33. Rodgers in shotgun, Hall to his left. Jets calling an audible at the line. Giants answering with an audible of their own. Giants only rushing 4 now. Rodgers with time, has a man. Oh, they took advantage of the zone. A big gain there along the right sideline as Hardman finds the soft spot, and then McCain, the safety, takes him down. But the Jets are now quickly in Giants territory. Weren't you just bashing Bo Bichette yesterday, Riley, and I was the one defending him? Adoree Jackson helping out with the tackle there. Rodgers again in shotgun. So the Jets taking advantage of the soft Giants zone. And again, this one thrown underneath, a 9-yard gain. And it'll be second and 1 as Davis gets his second catch of the day. Pistol formation now for Gangrene. Giants send the blitz. Rodgers quickly gets it off on the quick slant. Good enough for 5 and another Jet first down. Yeah, Peter, it's been a long time the Jets have been that far in the playoffs. A long time. Single back formation, overloaded to the left side. And a fake, good play action there, but the line collapses, and Aaron Rodgers gets chased down by Sexy Dexy. Dexter Lawrence chases down Rodgers. It's a 13-yard loss on the sack. Holy cow! The Giants blitzed one of the linebackers, and Rodgers could not get away from one of the best defensive linemen in football. And the butt fumble's still hysterical, Peter. Absolutely. Second and 23 now. Jets now on the cusp of field goal range after that 13-yard loss. And now a handoff to Hall. He only gets 1, though. Good tackle there by McCain. Third and 22. Rodgers in shotgun. Got Tyrod Taylor. Yes, Peter. Yes. That's still the Giants' backup. Pass is intercepted. Rodgers overthrow it. Bobby McCain. McCain. Oh, he cuts back to the inside of the return. And just like that, Rodgers had all kinds of time, and he throws his 9th pick of the year. McCain jumps in front of the receiver. And the Jets don't even get 3 on that drive. So Giants take over now at their own 36 after the return. Handoff to Saquon. And again, Saquon, look at all the running room. What are the Jets thinking? Saquon Barkley has two touchdowns and already over 150 yards. Every other team the Giants have been facing the last 3 weeks have been putting 8 men in the box. What do the Jets do? I don't know. And just let him run up the middle. And there he goes! Saquon Barkley! The Giants have run 2 offensive plays. And Saquon Barkley has 156 rushing yards. Saquon has not broken the 100-yard mark in the past 2 games. He has broken 150 in the first quarter. That is Jets football, ladies and gentlemen, as Gano puts this through the back of the end zone for another touchback. Rodgers empty backfield and shotgun. All kinds of time. Rodgers going deep, and he has a man behind the defense. Oh, he got hauled deep behind the safety as the first quarter expires. Boy, the Jets need that to flip the field, a 50-yard gainer. But we go into the second quarter. Giants up by 14. Rodgers now single back formation under center. Play action. Has a man in the flat. And a good tackle there in the open field by Xavier McKinney. Holds it to a 2-yard gain. In preseason, yes, Birds, yes. Strong eye formation now for the Jets. Hand off to Hall, who cuts it back. Is taken down after a 4-yard gain. It's all good, Calvin. It's all good. I don't know. That's a good one. Who's going to surprise people this year? I mean, I think the Lions aren't going to... Here, the Lions won't even make... Not just make the playoffs. The Lions are going to win the division. That's going to surprise people this year. As Rodgers drops it off to the right side, gets hit hard. Laken Tomlinson banged up. Banks with the tackle, but it's 1st and goal for the Jets. PJ, I thought the Simmons trade was great. What's up, Harold? How's it going? I can see the Seahawks making the playoffs, Birds, but the Birds of the Seahawks will be a wild card. I'm going to say the Lions are going to win the division. Strong eye formation to the left now. Rodgers, all kinds of time, dumps it off to the tight end. Good open field tackle by Jackson. 2nd and goal for the Jets now to 3. I agree with that, Calvin. I think losing Jamal Williams was a loss. Absolutely. I think the Rams are going to be better, too. The Rams will be better this year if they stay healthy. Right? Stafford coming back, right? As this pitched out to the right side. Oh, and the Giants were ready for it. Hall loses 2 yards on the play. McCain with another tackle. Yeah, it's true, Peter. So, 3rd and goal now from the 5. Empty backfield, Rodgers in shotgun. Giants rush 4. Pass overthrown. And the Giant defense bends but does not break. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. Good goal line stand by the G-Men. As the kick is up and it is good. Yeah, St. Brown is very good. Absolutely, Peter. And I think Goff is going to have a better year for Detroit now. I think he's going to be more comfortable. I think he's growing into that leadership role. Morstead boots it away. Darnay Holmes will take it for the Giants at the goal line. Holmes returned to kickoff for a touchdown against Washington. And there goes Darnay Holmes! Oh, he almost did it again! He almost had a kickoff return for a touchdown in back-to-back weeks. Alan Lazard saves the touchdown. The Jets look awful, which we all knew was going to happen anyway, but I don't know about this awful. Handoff now to Barkley up the middle, and again, Saquon. Well, I guess it's a moral victory that he didn't score another touchdown for the Jets, but it's another Giant 1st down. Playing on pro, Ferg. To be fair, the weeks, the past 2 weeks have been one-score games. It's just that we're playing the Jets now, and the Jets are horrendous. Play action now. And Daniel Jones is like, well, if Saquon can do it, I can do it too. There goes Danny Dimes down to the 12. Maybe in preseason against all our backups, Ferg, but in the regular season when the games matter, the Jets are hopeless. As this falls forward, Barkley gains 7. I think you Jets are buying into a lot of hype, and it's going to be dangerous when you all get disappointed real quick when you finish 8 and 9 and miss the playoffs by a game. As Barkley up the middle, touchdown Giants! Barkley's 3rd touchdown of the day. And the extra point is True Blue, and it's 21-3 G-Men. Exactly, Peter. The Jets are the Mets of football. Hype, 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 and then nothing. They fizzle out. Now, I would say the Giants' offensive line is better now at this point than the Jets' offensive line. Especially, and it's only going to get better. The Giants got a young core with Evan Neal and Andrew Thomas, and now the kid Schmitz that they drafted. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to be on his backside more than you think, Ferg. That's a good one, Peter, here in Twitch. Aaron Rodgers is going to be just like Max Scherzer or Justin Verlander. I was shocked, Birds, that not only did they trade him, but that they traded him to the Cowboys, of all places. He's only going to be a backup. I mean, to think you traded 3 first-round picks for a 4th rounder now, and that the kid had fallen all the way down to your third on the depth chart. Just unbelievable. As a good tackle there by Banks after a gain of only 5. Rodgers now in shotgun, moving guys around. And that's the 2-minute warning. Giants up 21-3 here against the Jets, who did not show up as usual. Rodgers under center, Hall the single back. Junior, that's a great trade for the G-Men, as Rodgers overthrows his tight end incomplete. So 3rd and 5 now. Rodgers in shotgun, Hall to his left. 2 tight ends on either side. Or excuse me, receivers, my apologies. As the line collapses, Rodgers overthrows his guy. He heard the footsteps as the pocket was collapsing, and the Jets will kick it away. The Giants beat the Bills 20-14. They beat Washington 24-21. They beat Dallas 20-17, but the Jets, no problem, man, everybody. Adoree Jackson takes the punt at the 20 and is going to get taken down at the 29. Yeah, absolute disaster, Peter. Absolute disaster for the Niners. Saquon Barkley averaging 35 yards a carry against the worst team in football, a disgrace to the NFL, the New York Jets. Not at all, Peter. As a handoff to Saquon up the middle. And finally, somebody stops Saquon after only a 5-yard gain. User, thank you for the follow. Second and 5 for the G-Men. Handoff to Saquon. Again, room to run. Makes a juke move and then a spin. And finally taken down from behind. And the Giants will use a timeout. I'm just amazed that the Jets have not put 8 men in the box at this point. Mac Jones could. I think I think the Jags win the division, Peter. No idea who that is, user. Play action to Barkley. Jones looking for Hodgins, who dives and makes the catch. First down, G-Man. Oh, well, good for him, user. Pistol formation now. Play action. And Daniel Jones, oh my goodness, that should have been a pick six. Daniel Jones just airmailed it. He had Waller wide open. He's just so bad in the game, Daniel Jones. He's just so bad in the game. Yeah, I think Fields is going to get better. I think that Moore is going to help him a lot. But the Bears need so many more weapons to keep Justin Fields from just wasting his career away. Hand off to Barkley. There goes Saquon. Pushed out of bounds at the 5. First and goal now for the G-Men. Hand off to Saquon. Up the middle. Hurdling Jets defenders. Touchdown, G-Man! Saquon Barkley with 4 first-half touchdowns. And the extra point is true blue, and the route is on. The ensuing kickoff by Graham Gano is on its way, and this should be another touchback as Taylor will take a knee. Jets had their chances, but a pick by Rodgers, and then the offense sputtering at the Giants' 5, settling for a field goal, and then the Jets defense cannot stop Saquon Barkley, and now this game is out of hand. Rodgers in shotgun. Giants rush 4. Pass incomplete over the middle. Good job there by Bobby Okereke to knock it away. I mean, Birds, go back and watch the start of the Twitch stream. Watch the first game. It was 24-21 was the final. The last game we played on Wednesday was 20-14. The Jets are terrible. And down goes Rodgers as Ojulari gets him from behind. The Giants will burn a timeout. They could get the ball back. Rodgers in shotgun. 4 receivers set, split evenly each way for the Jets. 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Hand off the Hall. No surprise. Quickly tackled there by Crowder. And there's about a 3-second difference between the game clock and the play clock, as Morstead will kick it away to Jackson. He will take it at the Giant 38 and gets out of bounds with 1 second left. Oh, and a late hit, but nothing called by the umps, by the refs. There is an umpire in football, but obviously it's referee, but so, near midfield, Jones goes in shotgun. Last play of the half. Jones airing it up for Slayton. Knocked away. Jones was also hit as he threw, but Giants took a chance. At the end of the first half, it's 28-3 Giants. Saquon Barkley has 228 yards in the first half. I don't think I've ever rushed for 228 yards in a Madden. At least not a very long time. Holmes from the goal line. I mean, to be fair, we also have no passing yards. And Darnay Holmes tries to squeeze through the hole. Falls forward to the 38. As the Giants will now start the second half with the ball. The Jets defense just looks lost. Hand off to Saquon. This time, if Robinson makes the block on the safety there, he's gone again. He's gone again. It's just that simple. Second and 9 from the 40. Amos with the nice tackle. Play action now to Barkley. Looking for Waller and picked off. Daniel Jones, even when it's a blowout, just can't seem to get right. Sauce Gardner with the pick. And good job by Gardner with the awareness. He broke away from the receiver. He saw Waller was not covered. Cut and look at that. Waller's wide open until right here. It's a good job by Gardner. The one good player on the Jets defense. I formation for the Jets now on the Giants side of the 40 of the 50 at the 48. Hand off the Hall. He gets stuffed. Gains maybe a yard. Rodgers again in shotgun. Calling an audible. Giants do the same. Giants rushing only 4 now. Pocket collapsing. Rodgers dumps it off. Hall makes a man miss. And will be close to first down yardage as he is marked down at the 40. Third and 1 now for the Jets. Empty backfield for Rodgers. Giants calling audible. Giants rush 4 now. Line collapses, and this is caught by the tight end. That was almost picked off as well. Conklin makes the play as the Jets trying desperately to take advantage of the turnover by the Giants. Rodgers again calling an audible. In shotgun. Play action. Finds a man. There's a flag on the field as Conklin finds the end zone. I think this is coming back for holding. We will see. And it is indeed holding on the Jets. So, of course, now that makes it 1st and 20. And in typical Jets fashion, they finally make a good play, and there's a penalty. Rodgers in shotgun, empty backfield. Giants rush 4. Pass is caught to the right side. Good tackle there by the dime back. And it's 2nd and 12 after a gain of 8. Rodgers in shotgun, Hall to his right. And a pitch to Hall to the right side, who gets some blocking, and then gets taken down by McCain after a 5-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 7. Again, shotgun formation for the Jets. Yeah, he's very bad in the game, Peter. He's very bad in the game. Jones has time, has a man in the flat. Good crossing route to the outside. And Wilson makes his 2nd catch of the day. It's a 10-yard gain and a 1st down. Strong I formation for the Jets. Hand off the Hall. And Hall is hurt. What else is new as he falls forward for 6. Here's the thing. Even if the Jets score a touchdown here, no idea what you're talking about, user. Rodgers in shotgun. And another handoff. Giants flailing over themselves as Strong picks up 10 to the left side. Yeah, Peter, exactly. I formation. Handoff to Strong up the middle, and touchdown Jets. So the Jets do eventually capitalize on the turnover, a long touchdown drive to make it 28-10. But again, it's not a lot of time left now. Remember, the quarters are only 6 minutes. As this is kicked off to Holmes at the goal line. So Daniel Jones playing terribly as usual. As Holmes taken down at the 21, not a good return that time. And again, the strategy is as it ever is. That is true, Peter. It was a cursed score. Plan is give it to Saquon. Hand off to Barkley up the middle, and the Jets finally stuff Saquon. Maybe a half-yard gain. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Jones in the pistol. Hit as he throws, and it goes right to Saquon, but it's a 1-yard loss. I'm trying to throw it to the B receiver, and instead it goes right to Saquon. Saquon would have been better off just let it fall, man. Well, I mean, I guess it keeps the clock running. And now a little screen pass to Saquon. Saquon getting into open space. Stopped just shy of the first down marker. It'll be 4th and inches when the 4th quarter starts. Giants still up by 18. Mosley with the tackle. And we're going to go for it. Because why not? Jones falls forward, 1st down Giants. When you're that close, it's fine. So 1st down for the Giants. I formation now. Hand off to Barkley. Has room to run again and picks up 15, maybe 16. And another handoff to Saquon, and there he goes! Makes a man miss, dragging Jets down to the 25! Because I also just realized I could set the single game record for most rushing yards. Handoff again to Saquon up the middle, picks up 4. Probably not on this drive. I would need probably like a 30-yard run to do it. Play action to Saquon, and oh, Jones shakes one guy, and there goes Daniel Jones down to the 3. Jones shook a tackler, gets it down to the 2 officially. And a handoff to Barkley into the end zone. His 5th touchdown of the day. That's the nail in the coffin if there ever was one. The extra point from Graham Gano is good. And now keep an eye out. The Giants get the ball back. Saquon is about 25 yards away from the single game record for most rushing yards. Rodgers in shotgun. Giants as a team have the most yards now at 322. Rodgers finds a man over the middle, hit hard there by Okirike, but it's a 7-yard gain. Jets now from their own 32. Again, Rodgers in shotgun. And again, another catch by Conklin. Another 1st down after a 6-yard pickup. As Rodgers is just dinking and dunking down the field. Again, Rodgers in shotgun. Has time, overthrows or underthrows his receiver, incomplete. Nice, Peter. I like the sound of that. It's good to see the Eagles losing in our game. That's what Peter pointed out on the bottom ticker. The last 2 undefeated teams. As this is incomplete over the middle. crossing pattern from Rodgers, and he kind of threw it right between everybody. So 3rd and 10 now. Rodgers in shotgun again. Rodgers running for his life. Hit as he throws it away. Rodgers 18 of 28 now on the day. And the Jets are going to go for it. Okay, I guess. Rodgers again in shotgun. Again running for his life. Hit as he throws. And it's picked off. Basically, it was a punt anyway. McCain's 2nd of the day. And Bobby McCain is going to go all the way. McCain goes the distance and flies into the end zone. It's a pick 6 for Bobby McCain. He had nothing but running room in front of him. He jumped in front of the underthrown pass. Rodgers was hit as he throws. Meant for Wilson. Hey, Mr. Wilson! And Bobby McCain with the pick 6. The icing on the cake here for the Giants against the Jets. And the Jets fans now pulling out their paper bags and putting them over their heads in disgrace and disgust as once again their franchise looks like a joke. Exactly, Peter. Exactly. Be another touchback here. What's up, Freddie? How's it going? Oh, for sure, Birds. Definitely got to get there first. We've had some close games. We'll see what happens. So Rodgers in shotgun, Jets with the ball again. Dumps it off to the flat. And it's dropped. Wow. The Jets receivers just want nothing to do with the Giants defensive backs. Rodgers now empty backfield in shotgun. Again, dumps it off to Conklin, who makes the catch after a gain of 2. Yeah, I DVR'd it, Freddie. I'll watch it after the stream. As it'll be the 2-minute warning here in the Meadowlands. Giants up 42-10. Nice, Seth. Rodgers in shotgun. Looks like he's changing the play a little bit. Giants will do the same. Now Rodgers changes it again. Giants rush 4. Pass is caught over the middle. It'll be a first down for Gang Green. Davis now 44 yards receiving. Yeah, for sure, Seth. Absolutely. And a little wide receiver screen goes nowhere. Gain of 1. Wilson makes his 3rd catch of the day. And unfortunately, if we don't get the ball back, we might not be able to get the record. Rodgers, it's going to be roughing the passer. Rodgers hit as he throws, and they're going to say roughing the passer here. As Rodgers threw it away at the last second. Thibodeau, a little mental error, but it happens. Rodgers under center now. Dumps it off over the middle. We're going to call a timeout. Why? Because we want the record. We want the rushing record. Well, that's the reason why I'm DVRing it. Is I just want to watch SmackDown tonight. Like, I've stopped watching WWE, but I want to watch tonight's SmackDown. And down goes Rodgers again. Another sack for the G-Men. Thibodeau is in on that play. And Rodgers again will throw it away. 4th and 22 now. And the Jets will punt. So we'll have about 40 seconds to try to get the rushing record. I know, Freddie, that was a curious decision. I guess it's insurance if Dak gets hurt. Yeah, Washington almost beat us, Birds. We only beat Washington 24 to 21. We beat Washington. That was a close game. So 1st and 10. We need about 29 yards to get the rushing record. And there goes Barkley! Barkley cuts it back! Saquon going for the record! Oh no, it's bittersweet. John Michael Schmitz is down holding his back and limping off the field. But that should do it. Saquon Barkley has 304 rushing yards. It is a single game record here in the NFL. Saquon Barkley got over 200 yards in the first half. I think this will make us 8-0. This will make us 8-0, Birds. Hand off to James Robinson now at fullback. And that'll do it. The clock is running. The Giants. It doesn't matter, Freddie. The Yankee season's still over. There's still 4 games under 500. The New York Giants throw for 34 yards, rush for 350, and beat the Jets 42-10. This was the kind of way to. They wanted to get healthy here offensively against the Jets, and they sort of did. Daniel Jones still sucks, but Saquon Barkley setting records. $304 rushing yards against the pitiful, pathetic Jets who fall to 1-6. Yeah, I'm probably going to, Freddie. I'm probably going to have to get rid of Jones at some point. Saquon a 99 overall now. I just don't know if I can afford to let Jones to continue to develop in the game. Like, if I really need somebody to throw a pass, like, even if it's just Jared Goff, like, oh, Schmitz with a dislocated hip. He'll miss the next month. That's terrible for us. Just as Andrew Thomas comes back next week. Schmitz won't come back until the bye. Yeah, like I think I gotta try and trade Daniel Jones. Let's see what I can get back. Like, not gonna get Joe Burrow, not gonna get Josh Allen, don't want Russell Wilson, don't want Deshaun Watson, definitely don't want Baker Mayfield, don't want Kyler Murray. Here, let's see if they'll give me Justin Herbert. Yeah, didn't think so. Here, you know, I'll throw in a first-round pick. Yeah, didn't think so. There we go. And look at that. It's going to be one of those nights. Might have to cut TikTok short tonight, guys, because it seems like all the trolls are coming out in force again. There's a lot of terrible quarterbacks. Don't want Tua. Tua's terrible. Don't want Jalen. So, Brock Purdy, no. Oh, Trevor Lawrence. That's a curious. Oh, too much money. I'd have to clear up some cap space. Maybe we trade Darius Slayton. Oh, it wouldn't be enough. It wouldn't be enough to fix the cap space. Oh, that stinks. That's the other problem. That's the other problem we might be stuck with, is that we don't have cap space. And don't just ignore them, Freddie. They're already blocked. Jared Goff would be a $30 million cap hit. Nope. Nope. Bryce Young is basically the same as Jones. We would develop faster. Well, it's not even Jones's money, Freddie. It's the Giants don't have any cap space. All right, it's just gonna be one of those things. I might just have to ride or die with, probably die with Daniel Jones. Because even that, there's not a lot of great other options out there, right? Like, so it might just have to be that this year I'm stuck with Daniel Jones until we see what's in free agency, maybe make a trade during the draft. Oh, I have to answer a media question. Oh, let's look at this. Yeah, Peter, a lot of quarterbacks have very low overalls, yeah. Freddie, he's like a 70. He's worse than Jones in the game. All right. Making some more money in the concession stands every time we win. All right. The cap won't work, Birds. Goff he's got too much money towards the cap. I thought about that. Goff would have been fine. He's an 80, but I would have went with Goff, but he's too much money. Zach Wilson's terrible in the game, Freddie. Yeah, Pete, I don't want Kyler Murray. I'd rather stick with Jones. At least. So weekly awards, this should come as no surprise. It's fine, JC. Saquon Barkley sets the all-time single-game rushing record with 304 yards. Because Daniel Jones can't throw. So. All right, well, it's only 7:30. Let's play another one. It's actually 70 now, JC. Go to weekly strategy. I knew I forgot something. We got to train some guys. It's a shame. Against the Dolphins, he really kind of seemed to make a step forward, and then it's been 2 steps back. Run inside. Yeah, it's absolutely a ripoff, JC. I mean, for me, it's not as bad because you remember this is my first time buying Madden in 3 years. So if you think about it, it's like, what, 25 bucks a year? So that's worth it. But yeah, no, otherwise, no. Yeah, I think I'm just going to be stuck with Jones at least until the offseason, birds. Oh, Bobby Okirike. Very well-balanced middle linebacker. Yeah, sure, Peter, why not? We'll do the uniform changes. We're on the road. So, Giants versus the Raiders, who are 6-2. That's a shock. Didn't see that coming. So let me choose my jerseys. There we go. Edit uniforms. The color rush. There we go. Yeah, I mean, they put them at the same... That's, yeah, the mid-70s, Peter. I mean, yes. Yeah, all right, so that save... No, it didn't save. Color rush. Is there no way to save that? I hope that worked. I hope that worked. Otherwise, we'll try again next time, Peter. Anyway, we're at Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. Oh, yeah, it did work. Giants did get their color rush uniforms. There you go. Saquon Barkley set the all-time record, 304 rushing yards last week. Jimmy Garoppolo, who was long time rumored to maybe be going to the Giants until Daniel Jones figured out how to throw a football in real life. Here leading the Raiders so far to a 6-2 record against the 8-0 G-Men. So the Giants in their color rush road whites. The Raiders, of course, in the iconic silver and black. Here in Viva Las Vegas. Raiders win the coin toss. They will receive. Thank you, Freddie. And the kick is away from Gano. It'll be taken in the back of the end zone for a touchback by Abdullah. He does get hurt a lot, Peter. That's very true. As Jimmy G takes the field here for the Raiders. Garoppolo, about 1,600 yards on the season. Through 8, gets averaging 200 yards a game. 10 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. A 2-to-1 ratio. Just what you like to see if you're looking to stabilize the QB position here in Vegas. Strong I formation for the Raiders to kick things off at their own 25. Handoff to the right side to Jacobs. And Jacobs has room to run. And there goes Josh Jacobs. And this is a terrible start for the Giants. Josh Jacobs is going to go 75 yards. Jacobs finds a hole and breaks one. Untouched. The Giants blitzed and Jacobs ran right by it. And the Raiders strike first. It's 6. Now about to be 7-0 Vegas. What's up, Vinny? How's it going? So the Giants' perfect season again on the line. We're going to be mentioning it, of course, every game now as they are 8-0 after destroying the terrible Jets last week. But again, the Giants have been up and down. One-possession games against Dallas, Buffalo, and Washington. Yeah, Vinny, but again, it doesn't matter because the season's over. As this is returned by Holmes, and he only gets it back to the 17. You know the Raiders are up for this game. And here comes Derpy Daniel Jones. As you see there, 911 yards, 5 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Not a good year for Jones throwing the ball. we'll see maybe if he channels his inner Phil Simms and gets the Giants back on track. So the Raiders strike first and strike quickly. Play action to Barkley. And this one, oh, and he finds Hodgins over the middle for 28 and a first down. Good play action pass, thank you, Vinny, there for Jones. And now the Giants in shotgun. And a little screen pass to Barkley. He's got a block. He will pick up a first down. And it's a gain of 12. Yeah, I know, Peter. It's real bad. Darren Waller on his return to the Vegas desert. I formation and another play action pass for the Giants. And Jones looking for Waller, and it's batted away. Jones with another overthrow. He had Waller again. And Dable can only look to the sky as his young quarterback continues to struggle. Hand off to Barkley. Looking for running room. Not much there. Falls forward for about 3. Single back formation now for the G-men. 3rd and 7 at the Raider 41. Play action to Saquon. And Jones on the run finds Sterling Shepard. Shepard down to the 11. The play finally developed there a little bit. Taking his time. All kinds of time there for Jones. And it's 1st and 10 from the 10 and a half. And now a handoff to Saquon. And that hole closed very quickly. Gains maybe a half a yard. Shepard missed last game, but he's back now. And a little quick slant, and it's dropped by Shepard. So it'll be 3rd and 10. Might have got a hand in there with Spillane. Shotgun formation for the Giants at the Raider 10-yard line. And this one, oh, almost intercepted again and batted away. So the Giants' drive dies at the 10. And Graham Gano will come out to at least get the Giants on the board. A chip shot 27-yard field goal is good. And it's 7-3 Raiders. Yep, missed it, Calvin. It happens. That's the problem. It's hard. I'm not good at throwing the ball because I only usually feel like I have time to look at 2 or 3 guys. And by the time I get back to that other guy, it's too late. So, I admit, part of the Jones struggles, while it's rough to work with him, it is also partially user error. I admit that. That's why I just like to run the ball. Because if the first guy or second guy isn't open, I'm kind of stuck, as that's over the middle. Caught for 6 by Devontae Adams. So a little quick slant there from Garoppolo. Beats the Giants blitz. Raiders up 7-3 here in the first. Single back formation. And Garoppolo running for his life. Hit as he throws, but he gets it to the flat. And a good tackle by McCain. It's actually going to be a 2-yard loss. As he finds Howard, the tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 6 for the Raiders. Garoppolo in shotgun. Giants rush 4, and it's picked off! McCain, his 3rd pick in the last 2 weeks, breaks a tackle, and Bobby McCain is into the end zone. It's back-to-back weeks with a pick six for McCain. McCain, my goodness, it's McCain. And the Giants take the lead just like that. Garoppolo with an unforced error, and the Giants defense makes him pay. And the extra point is good, and the Giants now have a 10-7 lead. You have to wonder, Josh Jacobs gashed the Giants defense for 7, a 75-yard run, for 7 on the first possession, and then you come out and throw the ball 3 times, and that's what happens. We won 24-21, Jonah. It was a very good game. It was a very good, close game. And then we absolutely demolished the Jets by 5 touchdowns. So, really curious play calling here for the Raiders. Single back formation, 1 tight end set for Garoppolo. Has a man over the middle, caught, but a good tackle there by Tay Crowder after only a gain of 4. Bobby McCain with the pick 6. So a couple of home runs for both teams. As now a delayed handoff to Jacobs, and oh, he gets cut down at the ankles by Xavier McKinney. It's only a 3-yard gain. So 3rd and 3 coming up now. Single back formation again for the Raiders. Garoppolo under center. And a handoff to McCain, and he is going to fight for the yards to gain as he falls forward for a first down. He was hit in the backfield and carried Azeez Ojulari for 5 yards and a first down. The Giants did a run blitz, and Jacobs was the one who made that happen right there, as now he tries to bounce to the outside, and a great tackle again by McKinney, helping out on run support. No gain on the play. McKinney's 2nd tackle of the day. This will probably be the last play of the first quarter. I formation. Ooh, that's not good, Jonah. Play action to Jacobs, and Garoppolo throws it away as he had a hand in his face. So actually, there will be at least one more play here in the first quarter. Garoppolo in shotgun. 3rd and 10 for the Raiders at their own 37. And down goes, that's a fumble! Garoppolo gets hit! Ojulari falls on top of it! The big cat, Leonard Williams, with the strip sack! And the Giants are forcing turnover after turnover after that opening touchdown. And Ojulari jumped on the loose ball. Raiders putting 8 in the box. Gonna make Daniel Jones try to throw it. This one for Shepard is knocked away. Flag on the play in the realm of holding. Or an eligible man downfield, I guess. On Andrew Thomas, they will accept the penalty. It's a 5-yard penalty. And that is the end of the first quarter. We will repeat first down, but first we will flip the sides of the field. Giants up 10-7 here in the desert of Las Vegas. Strong eye formation for the Giants. Handoff to Barkley. Cuts it back after Max Crosby gets in his face. And Saquon turns a 3-yard loss into an 8-yard gain. Gets the penalty back and then some. It'll be 2nd and 7 now for the G-Men. And now play action to Saquon. Looking for Waller, who makes the catch and toe taps for the first down. Waller's first catch of the day, a 12-yard gain. You'll love to see it. I formation for the Giants now at the Raider 12. Again, play action to Barkley. This one, and he dropped it off to, that's Robinson out of the backfield. Touchdown, Giants! James Robinson in the flat and carrying Raider defenders across the goal line. So the Giants capitalize on back-to-back turnovers and turn them into 2 touchdowns. And with the extra point, it's 17-7 Giants. And with the Raiders putting 8 in the box, making Daniel Jones throw, well, he's 5 for 8, which for him is actually really good. As this will be taken by Abdul in the back of the end zone for a touchback. Remember, the Giants get the ball to start the second half as well. So, the Raiders hit that home run on the first play of the game, 75 yards. Jacobs just gashed the defense. Since then, it's been all G-men. Giants rush 4, pass over the middle, caught by Adams. Crowder makes the tackle after a gain of 5. Second and 5 for the G-men. Empty backfield. Garoppolo in shotgun. Giants blitz. Pip, and it is knocked away. Darnay Holmes got a hand in there on the quick slant route. Good job there by the Giants nickelback. And it'll be 3rd and 5 now for the Raiders. Garoppolo in shotgun. Jacobs to his right. Giants rush 4. Garoppolo had a man in his face, but he gets the pass off to Adams. Banks makes the tackle, but not before Adams picks up the first down at the Raider 41. Single back formation now. Garoppolo, it's picked off! Kayvon Thibodeau, he saw it all the way! Garoppolo goes to the flat. Kayvon jumps in front of it, and it's the 3rd Raider turnover of the first half. Jimmy G looking for his tight end. And Thibodeau played the ball perfectly. It's now a handoff to Barkley. Barkley bounces it to the outside. Saquon with a stiff arm, pushed out of bounds at the 12. You can only hope to contain him for so long. It's a 28-yard run for Saquon Barkley. And a handoff again to Saquon up the middle. Carrying Raiders down to the 2. It'll be 1st and goal. So the Giants have figured something out here. Run away from Max Crosby. Goal line formation. Handoff to Saquon. And he's denied at the goal line. Horrible pass, Jonah. Absolutely terrible. Terrible. I thought he was going to the running back first, and I'm surprised he didn't. And Thibodeau just jumped in front of it. Another handoff to Saquon. This time he finds pay dirt. Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley. And the extra point is good. It's 24-7 Giants, as they have turned all 3 turnovers into 3 touchdowns. That drive all Saquon. Graham Gano now will kick it off and send it to the back of the end zone. Abdullah is there, takes a knee, and it's another touchback. You see there Devontae Adams, over 500 yards receiving now on the year after a couple of catches today. He's close, Peter. That's a good point. He's very close. I mean, we're gonna set the seasonal season touchdown record as well. As that pass is caught, falling away is Mayer, picks up 7. I mean, I only have 6 touchdowns with Daniel Jones, and it looks like a screen pass. Garoppolo's just going to throw it at the feet of his running back as he had every Giant on the defensive line, plus Bobby Okereke in his face. Like, the Giants' pursuit of Garoppolo, holy cow. That screenplay was dead to rights from the second the ball was snapped. Garoppolo in shotgun. Giants rush 4. Pass is caught. No, dropped. It's punched out by Tay Crowder. If Jacobs holds on to that, he's got a first down. Instead, it is a drop, and the Raiders will punt. And the Giants have a chance to put points on the board before the half. Cole kicks it away. Adoree Jackson at the 23 takes it, cuts back up the middle, and falls forward to about the 37 as we hit the 2-minute warning. Jones goes in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left, Barkley to his right. Play action to Saquon. Looking for Slayton, and it's knocked away. I don't think even if Peters was there, I don't think that ball was going to be inbounds anyway. So 2nd and 10 now for the Giants. 1:48 left in the half, up 24-7. Bad snap, good, well corralled. This time he finds Slayton over the middle. Oh, and Slayton gets upended after a 9-yard pickup. Third and 1 now. And a handoff to Saquon. Up the middle he goes. First down, Giants, and they'll burn a timeout as the ball is placed right at midfield. First and 10. Jones back in shotgun. Play action to Barkley. And Jones, oh, knocked away by the backer. Put a little too much whip on that one. Spillane knocks it away. If I floated that a little bit more, I think it goes over his head and we have ourselves a nice completion. But it happens. Again, shotgun for the Giants. Looking for Barkley out of the backfield, and it's dropped. So 3rd and 10 coming up. Jones in shotgun again. Bad snap, corralled nicely. Oh, Slayton, I wanted you to keep going. And Jones gets sacked from behind. Oh, I just couldn't get the pass off in time. And Justin Pugh is hurt again as he gets rolled up on. That is a bad sign. Giants have to take an injury timeout, so the Raiders will get the ball back. As Gillen will punt it back from his own, around his own 25. Decent return there by Abdullah. And the Raiders will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 28 with less than a minute left in the first half. Yeah, I don't know how to do it, Peter. I know that you're right. There is a way. I don't know what it is. Because I thought Slayton was going to keep crossing on that pass, and he just planted himself in the middle of the field. As this one caught in the flat. Good hit there, though. It's a timeout for the Raiders after a gain of 6. Darnay Holmes with the tackle. Single back formation. Giants blitz picked up nicely by the Raiders. Oh, and he finds a soft spot in the zone with Adams. And Garoppolo gets it away to Jacobs. Oh, and it's punched away by Bobby Okereke. Yeah, it's all right, Peter. So 2nd and 10 for the Raiders near midfield coming up. Garoppolo had another Giant in his face on that play. And again, with Giants in his face, as this is going to be dropped at the back of the end zone. I think Myers was trying to toe tap and bring it in at the same time, and he just couldn't focus. So 3rd and 10 now for the Raiders. Garoppolo in shotgun. Jacobs to his left. Handoff to Jacobs. He's going to get tackled, but fall forward for about 9. And that's going to be an interesting decision now for the Raiders. 4th and inches. And they're going to send the field goal unit out. Interesting. Raiders call a timeout with 2 seconds left to stop the clock. Nice, Peter, nice. And now the Giants will ice the kicker. Can't take the timeout with you. This will be officially a 55-yard field goal attempt for Carlson. The snap, the kick, it is no good, but it looks like I hate when the computer did this. I wasn't controlling him. The Giants run into the kicker. So Carlson will get a second chance. And this will make it a 40-yard chip shot. And the kick is up, and now it is good. So the Raiders make it a 2-touchdown game. And at the half, it's 24-10 Giants. Giants will get the ball to start the half. Up 24-10, courtesy of 3 first-half turnovers. Darnay Holmes will take the kickoff a yard deep. He takes it out. Trying to cut up the middle. Oh, and he gets upended at the 20. So the Giants, a traditional touchback. As you see there, Saquon, about 7 yards of carry and a touchdown today. Jones, not a terrible day for him. 6 for 12, 104 yards and a touchdown. As this is handed off to Saquon, and Saquon's got all kinds of running room. Oh, what a stiff arm! Saquon Barkley! Oh, the stiff arm slowed him down, but Barkley picks up 36 and a Giant first down. Saquon with a stellar stiff arm. And now another handoff to Saquon. Robinson, not a great block, but Barkley's like, I don't need it anyway. Dancing his way, weaving through the defense. 14 more, and now he's broken 100. Yeah, Peter, that's the hope. More touchdowns than picks by the end of the year. That's our goal. He's got 6 touchdowns and 8 picks now. 1st and 10 at the Raider 30. Play action to Saquon. Jones looking for Shepard in the end zone. It's knocked away. I let him a little. I needed to lead him a little bit more. Epps knocks it away there. So Jones now 6 for 13. Handoff to Saquon again. Saquon has room. Jukes back to the inside and is down at the 11. The Raiders just have no answer for Saquon Barkley here so far on this opening drive of the second half. Well, you know what it is? We learned to stop running at Max Crosby as Barkley picks up a yard, maybe 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 9 for the G-Men. Play action to Saquon. Jones is going to take off himself and is down at the 3. That's the thing. Now I'm just at the point where I'm nervous throwing the ball in the red zone with Jones. I could have probably thread the needle there with Bellinger, but I didn't want to risk it. And for good reason, as Saquon Barkley walks into the end zone, Touchdown, Giants! Now that's a good way to start the second half, as the extra point from Gano is good, and the Giant lead is now 3 touchdowns. It's 31-10, Big Blue. It's like when you got Barkley running up and down the field with no abandon, and you've got defense forcing 3 turnovers. To be fair, Jones does have a touchdown pass today. To be fair. But most of that was catch after the run by Robinson. Anyway. 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 25. Garoppolo under center. Jacobs, the single back. Giants load up the box. Oh, and they do not fall for the play action as Sexy Dexy gets a sack, a 10-yard loss. 2nd sack of the day for the Giants. 1 for Leonard Williams, 1 for Dexter Lawrence. The Giants blitzed, and even with the play action, just no chance for Garoppolo as Dexter Lawrence is in his face and tears him apart. Garoppolo now in shotgun, 2nd and 20. This one over the middle is caught. He gets 9 of those 10 back with Myers, but he's quickly tackled by Banks. So 3rd and 11 now for the Raiders. Garoppolo in shotgun again. Jacobs to his left. And this one is thrown between the receivers, it looked like. Incomplete. So the Raiders will go 3 and out. Yeah, I'll figure it out, Peter. I'll figure out what works with him and what doesn't. As Adoree Jackson will take the punt, and he'll bring it back to the Giant 37. And it'll be 1st and 10 Giants, as they look to really put the nail in the coffin in this one. Three tight ends set for the Giants. And Lawrence Cager makes a catch and drifts out of bounds after a 3-yard gain. Yeah, it's just non-existent, Peter. You're right. More stuff like that, unfortunately. 3-yard routes to Cager. Handoff to Saquon. Cuts it back the other way. Picks up about 4. So 3rd and 3 for the G-Men now at their own 44. And a quick pass to Sterling Shepard is caught for a Giants 1st down. 7 yards to Shepard, his 2nd catch of the day. Epps with a tackle. And now a handoff to Saquon. Spillane, who has been a thorn in the Giants' side all day, takes him down, along with Max Crosby, who's a little slow to get up, after picking up 3. So 2nd and 7 for the Giants. And this one's going to get caught by Hodgins on the crossing route. Tries to make a move, but is ridden out of bounds at the 33, as now Ndamukong Suh is banged up. Oh, it's weird seeing Suh wear number 57. Yeah, Isaac, you guys in the Jets have been playing. The Bills in Washington, tough to beat. You guys in the Jets, not at all. Handoff to Saquon, and this time the Raiders sniffed it out. It's a 1-yard loss. Yeah, he's the backup now, Peter. He's the. That's why they felt they could trade Lance. Is because they're like, we like Sam Darnold so much. Like, think about how bad Trey Lance is right now, that they're like, Sam Darnold's our backup. We like that. 2nd and 11 for the Giants. This will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And Daniel Jones is just going to take it himself. I didn't see Shepard until the end there. Shepard came open. But Jones picks up the 1st down anyway, his 2nd rush of the day. And that's the end of the third quarter. At the end of 3 quarters of play, it's 31-10 G-Men. First and 10 for the Giants at the Raider 22. High formation and the handoff to Saquon, and he gets a block, looking for more, down to the 5. First and goal for the Giants at the 5-yard line. Jones fades back the pass and has Waller in the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Darren Waller, his second catch of the day, comes back to Vegas and scores a touchdown. Doesn't matter, Riley. The Giants really pouring it on here in the second half. Daniel Jones, his second touchdown of the day. At this point, the Yankees beating the Rays helps Baltimore more than anything. That's it. And this is through the back of the end zone. Abdul will take it for a touchback to the back of the end zone. The Giants now up by 4 touchdowns. And this one, it's basically academic at this point. Let's be honest, folks. Garoppolo in shotgun. Jacobs to his left. Giants rush 5. Blitz is picked up. Pass is caught. Good tackle by Okirke. It's an 8-yard gain. Again, the Raiders scored first. Raiders were up 7-0. Then they were up 7-3. And then the Giants defense forced 3 turnovers on 3 straight possessions as Garoppolo finds a man over the middle. Oh, good tackle there by McKinney. But it's a Raiders first down. $17 now, Riley. 17. So this is the halfway point. Garoppolo again in actually kind of a modified pistol. Running for his life, finds Jacobs in the backfield, but only picks up a couple, if any, as Kayvon Thibodeau makes the tackle in open space. So the Raiders, one of the best offenses of the year, and they put up 10 points. Garoppolo in shotgun. Giants only rushed 3 this time. And again, the pocket's collapsing. Again, Thibodeau knocks it away. Oh, absolutely. Riley, we might get 4 years done before the NFL season's over. And we'll still play every game. Giants just dropping 8 back every time now, and understandably so. Garoppolo again in shotgun. Again, the Giants rush 3. And again, almost caught by Thibodeau. These passes are closer to Kayvon Thibodeau than they are to the Raider receivers. So 4th and 10. Raiders trying to get something positive to build on towards next week. Giants rush 4. Garoppolo hit as he throws, and it's overthrown because of it. The Giants will take over on downs. And Giants calling an audible as the Raiders put 8 in the box. Play action to Saquon. Looking for Shepard. And incomplete. As Shepard in the corner met there in the middle. Second and 10 now for the Giants. Pass caught by Hodgins. Turns it upfield. Picks up about 8. Yeah, Peter should have, but Peter's very generous when it comes to not calling interference. So 3rd and 2 now for the Giants. That's Hodgins' 3rd catch of the day, by the way. He's now has 49 yards receiving. Hand off to Saquon. He's got room to run. There goes Barkley. Oh boy, he just walked 30 yards to the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. The Giants are now just adding insult to injury, but nobody was near Saquon. Not even close. It's his 4th touchdown of the day. And the extra point from Gano is good. It's 45-10 G-Men. Well, and credit where it's due. Jones actually had a decent day today in the desert. Not a lot of yards, but a couple of touchdowns, a plus 50 completion percentage, save percentage. Ooh. Single back formation with Jacobs in the backfield behind Garoppolo under center. Giants rush 4. Pass caught by Adams over the middle. Nice little stat pattern there as Garoppolo finally hits 100 yards. Raiders at their own 47 now, a 1st and 10. Garoppolo in shotgun. Pass is batted away by McCain. Is Garoppolo doing his best Daniel Jones impersonation? No, I will be in Seattle for PAX, Peter. I am working PAX, the convention. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. If people are in Seattle and want to swing by booth 2930, please do. We're doing a bunch of giveaways for a lot of stuff. We're gonna have karaoke at the booth. We've got some mobile games for people to check out. Should be a good time. Garoppolo in shotgun. Giants only rushed 3. Has Adams over the middle, tackled by Crowder after a gain of 8. So yeah, if you're in the Seattle area and want to meet Ray Carcillo, yeah, no, it's a joke. It's a joke. Giants up by 5 touchdowns. There's the 2-minute warning, mercifully. Garoppolo in shotgun, 3rd and 2 at the Giant 45. And Garoppolo hit as he gets thrown. Thibodeau in his face on the rush. And the Raiders will kick it away. Actually, I'm terrible at karaoke, Peter. I can't carry a tune, but I will work the mic when people aren't singing to be like, hey, come by our booth. That I can do. I'm a good hype man. First and 10 for the Giants at their own 21. And Raiders put 8 in the box. So the Giants will be like, we'll take that, and we'll dump it off to Hodgins over the middle. Jones now 12 of 20 for 144 yards on that 4-yard gain. And now a handoff to Robinson. And James Robinson up the middle picks up 10 yards. Giving Saquon a break, and James Robinson his best run of the year. And at this point, we're just running the clock out, so. Yeah, that dinking and dunking definitely worked, though, Peter. We definitely had a better day once we started doing that, as much as 4, 5, 6-yard catches are, like you said, very not sexy. Hand off to Robinson again up the middle. Picks up about 2. Yes. Yes, he is, Peter. Hodgins, and he doesn't drop the ball like Slayton does. Slayton might also be banged up today, though. But yeah, it looks like yeah. I think Hodgins is the 2 in my depth chart. Play action to Saquon, and thrown behind Shepard when he had him open. And that is that. It's been that kind of day for Danny Jones. Third and 8 for the G-men. Play action to Saquon. And there goes Jones trying to take it himself. He'll fall forward for 3, but that's your game anyway. Giants just playing around here. Little playground games, 4th and 5. And the Giants come to Vegas and win 45-10. So after a nail-biter against Washington, the Giants steamroll the Jets and the Raiders. They will continue on the road now, and now I believe head to Dallas next week. Hey, and Tate Crowder going to get himself a skill point. Well deserved. And the Giants improved to 9-0. Yeah, we played Dallas and Washington in back-to-back weeks before we return home against the Patriots. Ooh, that was almost a mistake. NJ, I think they'll be right around when they were last year. I think they'll be about a 10-win team, and they probably get a wild card. So that's what I'm expecting. So let's see, weekly strategy. So we beat the Cowboys 20-17 on a last-second field goal on opening night. No, we're going to run it inside. We're not going to. I don't want to throw the ball. I want to primarily run the ball. Oh, I got some guys to upgrade. Daniel Jones, yay! Thank you. He's not an 80 overall. He's awareness and now throwing's better. I'm gonna look at that in a second, NJ, because yeah, it's a lot. So. That's because of all the boosts. His morale is +3. I think his overall is only a 77, actually. But still, need every point we can get with DJ. Goodness knows. Let's take a quick look at the stats. Saquon now has 1,500 yards rushing and 25 touchdowns. The single-season touchdown record is 28. So we might break this week against Dallas. Daniel Jones, only 1,055 passing yards on the year. Let's see. Wow, they gave it to Dak, I guess. That's a bad choice. What's the yearly awards looking like? I play on Pro, NJ. I don't throw for very much. Saquon, trying to be the MVP. I don't throw very much. I don't throw very well. Yes, LaDainian Tomlinson. That's correct, Peter. Yes, you are correct. So, Jones, 61 for 123. That's 49%. 7 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. That's after a 2-touchdown game against the Raiders. Rushing, Saquon, 1,500 yards. Daniel Jones, 300 yards. James Robinson, 24 yards. Yeah, Peter. Yeah, with Jets legend. Yeah. Receiving, no surprise, not a lot of catches out here. Waller with 300 yards, 2 touchdowns. Hodgins with 200. Shepard 200. Slayton 100. Barkley 84 receiving. Robinson 49 receiving. Cager, Bellinger, and Paris Campbell also have a catch apiece. Defensively, Dexter Lawrence leads the team with 4 sacks. Now, again, I said it earlier, the Giants, we're actually second in the league on defense in sacks because it's very evenly split. Lawrence, Thibodeau 3.5, Ojulari with 3, Zimenez 2.5, Okirike with 2, Crowder with 2, Leonard Williams with a sack, Sean Robinson a sack, Aaron Robinson on a corner blitz got a sack. Deontay Banks as a rookie, I think, is tied for the league lead with 5 interceptions. And Okirike and Williams forced fumbles. Got some recovered fumbles. And kicking, Graham Gano, 40 for 40. That'd be something. 14 for 14. Including 1 for 1 from 50. Which is his long of the year, 50 yards. So, yep, McCain with 2 pick sixes, Peter. 3 picks on the year, 2 of them for pick sixes. All right, we take a quick look at the cumulative stats. All right, those sacks. Actually, now we're tied for 3rd in sacks behind the Bills and the Panthers. But still, again, Lawrence with 4 leads the team. We also have the most interceptions in the league. And the least amount of turnovers. That's mostly because there's not a lot of time in our games. And then offense, well, we got a lot of yards, actually. Oh, yeah, we lead the league in yards. We are bottom of the league in passing. But obviously most of our yards come via the rush. So, 27 total rushing touchdowns, 2 for DJ, 25 for Saquon. And we're middle of the pack in terms of first downs. Again, sometimes that's because of home runs. That's because of, home runs, whatnot. Like Saquon with those big runs against the Jets. Obviously no first down. They're just touchdown runs. So, Saquon, 1,534 yards through 9 games. Oh, yeah, actually, if I look at the stats, it'll tell me what he averages per game. Jones averages 117 yards a game. Saquon averages 170 yards per game. So, there you go, right? Goodness. There you go. And James Robinson helps out, occasionally giving Saquon a spell. Especially when it's a blowout, right? Like, he got 2 rushes against the Raiders for 12 yards. So, yeah. League leader Desmond Ridder, by the way, this is how you know how franchise is broken. Desmond Ridder is leading the league in passing. And then, yeah, everything else. Yeah, Banks is tied with Patrick Surtain for picks. Those are the 2, and obviously Saquon. Those are the 2 categories where we've got category leaders. So 1 on defense. We might get a rookie of the year, actually, with Banks the way he's going. Yeah, I know. I don't get it, Peter. I don't get it. I don't know. He's ahead of Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. What? What? Anyway. Well, that'll do it for us this week. As always, I really appreciate it. Again, no streams next week. I will be in Seattle for PAX, and we'll be back on September the 6th. So take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. As always, I really appreciate it. Have yourselves a great rest of your... Well, have a great weekend. Have a great Labor Day weekend, because I won't see yous. And, yeah, I will talk to you all on the flip side. Good night, everybody.